If you're doing algo trading and then when you saw someone posting they got 50% of returns per month and then your algo strategy is doing just let's say 10% per month, you can't compare 50% with 10% and then say that your algo is bad and their algo is better because of two main reasons. First thing is you don't know about their strategy and their drawdown. For example, if they're having a drawdown of let's say 20% or 30%, then even if they generate 50% of the returns, it is more risky because they are having up to 50 to 60% of their drawdown. But let's say if you are having 10% of the return on a particular month but having only 2% of drawdown, then you are much better because you are having only 20% of drawdown. Second thing is you need to know what is the volatility of that particular strategy. Let's say they got 50% on a particular month, next month they got 50% loss, then it's not going to really help you. But let's say if your P&L is little bit stable, that means you got 10% on a particular month and then you got 8% profit and then you got 2% profit, yours is comparatively stable than that particular person's because they might be having a huge swings in their MTM, which you are not having. So without you completely knowing all the parameters of an algo strategy, and then if you start thinking or comparing that theirs is better and yours is wrong, what end up happening is you will try to over optimize to get more returns. That will obviously increase your risk and your drawdown, and that's not going to work for you just because of your comparison. And in algo strategy, comparing the returns directly is actually the worst way. You need to see how stable the strategy is across the years. Let's say if this strategy has performed only in the last 6 months, but your strategy is doing well in the last 5 years, you have more advantage because you have gone through multiple cycles of the market as compared to that particular strategy. So do not compare any algo strategies just like that based on the returns directly. You have to have complete in-depth information of their strategy and your strategy. Then it makes sense to compare and then see where you are lacking.